So we finished up this bear. Had to do some armectomies and glossed him right up. Or her. I guess he could be a girl. I don't know. And then with that, we finished up this bear. We're just doing bears all over the place. It turned out pretty rad. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Previously on Schmood. So I actually think the best way to show you what I did last is with a couple reels. So start here with Denzel, curry goats. We cut up some fabric together and whoosh, he sliced it up, painted it up. His illustrations, I always know that's his. I love that I can tell. I love when people's style becomes so developed that you can tell it's theirs. And I love his paintings and illustrations. So he made a cute little Happy Meal bag out of the scraps that we cut up. Bada bing, bada boom. And he sent that over to me. And I ate the cheeseburger. There wasn't actually a cheeseburger in there. But I decided I was going to make like the kids' meal toy. So I took a bear brick. I used my old handy trick to make a silicone mold. And mushed it on there. The front, really sticky. Let it dry. Put it on the back. Let them both dry. Peel them off. And we took a bunch of colored paper on Cricut, cut out little Louis Vuitton, then use UV resin to place everything in place. This took forever because each time I put one down, I'd have to bring it out into the sun. But I wanted to put a little like my smiley face in there, and yeah, just did a layer by layer by layer until the first half was done. Then I did the second half and tried to fit it together, but it did not fit. I figured if I broke up the second part, I could like kind of Frankenstein it together. But that's where I ended the video. So cool. And lastly, I got the teddy bear, unstuffed it, took it apart, and made a pattern from that teddy bear. The whole idea being that I could make this go over the bear brick, but we cut it out of the extra material that Denzel sent to me and started sewing together a little teddy bear out of the old Louis Vuitton bag. Oof. This took so long. I was gonna do it by machine, but I didn't have one that was like durable enough, so by hand it is. So only took forever, and I didn't even finish. So that's what happened last. And that's what this video is gonna be. We're gonna finish up the resin bear and the leather teddy bear. Loki, really excited how this is turning out. So I got a new toy, and this is gonna help out so much. The rotary tool. And first thing I had to do was grind everything down. The back piece was the right size for the original bear brick, but mine must have shrank because it was just huge. It's like a backpack. So I tried to grind it down, and then I gave up and was like, let's start with something that actually kind of does fit the ears. So we're gonna test it out in this one ear, just grind it so it fits kind of flush. Added some UV resin, smushed it on there, and then brought it out into the sun. Once it kind of cured, added a little bit more and sealed it on up. And there was a little gap between the two pieces, so I had to make sure that that was filled, otherwise I was gonna leave a bubble. Took that out in the sun and then grinded it down and shaped it. It's like, I had to sculpt this after the fact, but got it down, tried to buff out some of the scratches. The best way to shine it up was to add just another layer of the UV resin, and there we go. I think that's what it's gonna look like. So I was stoked with it, so I started going on all the other pieces and just grinded them down. The back of the head also was kind of big. I just think the first half of the mold shrank or something. So I got into that to see if it fit. It left a little gap around the ears, but we'll fix that. Yeah, we'll fix it. It also was like wider than the front. We'll fix that too. But just working with the arms, got those on, and the back piece was definitely too big. So I thought, let's just ditch the arms. Let's take these four arms off. So I took them off, and with them off, I could beat in my bear. No, what? Ooh. I drilled holes in the hands and in the feet for a little detail. And start shaping the hands up. It's gonna be a lot of me like building up these parts with the UV resin. Because even the back, once I got the back and the legs on, actually I had to do it the next day because it was dark. So I just prepped it. The next day came through with the resin and placed it all on there. And yeah, it kind of worked. I had to build up a lot of the spaces that were like too big to make them even with the resin, and then come back and grind it all down and try to shape it like the original one. So it was just a lot of building it up with UV resin and grinding it down to actually look like the shape that it was supposed to be. Ooh, my neck. And by the end, I washed off all the dust and it looked pretty good. So we're gonna, what'd I do? I'm just gonna fix some of the air bubbles here. So I put a little coat on there, took out the sun, do the back as well. And hopefully this layer I can like get some reflections. I saw this big old bubble in the back. So I had some bubbles, so I was gonna fix them by just drilling holes, 2 holes, and then filling up the little space in between the 2 spots where I made a bubble. And try to get all the bubbles that you can. There's a lot of bubbles in the piece, but I kind of like how it looked. But build up a lot of spaces, shaped it to be almost perfect like the original bear bricks, and now we just gotta shape it so it's not so gloopy and globby. Ooh. Did that, and time to add on an arm. So just like all the other ones, just a little bit of UV resin, and stick it on there, then you go hold it out in the sun for like a minute or something. Ooh. So much time out in the sun. I'm so tan. That's not entirely true. Anyways, I buffed out as much of the scratch as I could, and now we're gonna come across with one more layer of the UV resin to gloss it up and make it nice and transparent. I almost kind of like the buffed look. Excuse me. But I could always go back if I wanted to. I could always buff out like the perfect, or like buff it and make it look like a matte. So I thought we'll do this first. And we'll see, maybe I'll do like a whole like experimental video where I experiment with this guy. We'll see, maybe just for some like reels or shorts. So with it all glossed up, it was done. I tried to space out all the things pretty evenly, so there wasn't like the same color by each other. Like not a big logo or the same logo or emblem right next to each other. I think I did a decent job. My favorite part is how the face is layered. Little smiley face guy. And yeah, I do, like I said, it has a lot of bubbles, but I kind of love them. If I were to do this again, I wouldn't do this again. Yep, that's it. But really stoked with the outcome, and the process was kind of fun, although it took forever. I'm drinking coffee right now because we're doing the voiceover right now and we're gonna post it. So looking good. Yeah. And now on to the teddy bear. But first,
So usually today sponsor Squarespace. So let's take a quick look on the back end of my website so I can show you how easy and how Squarespace has everything you need all in one little place. So here on the left side you can manage orders and your customers and discounts, do marketing, website, get analytics for your commerce, settings, everything. But I'm gonna look at right now the website. Let's look at pages. Let's go down to here. Let's see how we can rearrange this. If we go to edit this, everything is just so customizable. Let's say instead of 3 things here, I want to do 4. I'll just drag this here. Let's go here, let's add another text thing, bold. No, actually that's just heading 3. We can put another text thing here. Oh, that went in the wrong place, but it's easy to just move it and put it right where it needs to go. And I go blah, 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 blah. And then there's a learn more button. small. It's just so, oh, and it's also on the middle. We'll put on the left side. It's so easy, intuitive. This is what it is. When starting something new, one of my hardest things to do is like having to reteach myself to do something. Because how they have this set up, you don't have to teach yourself how to code, you don't have to teach yourself like the editing or like the tools to edit a website. It's just drag and drop. You can make a website today in a couple hours and not only have it up and functioning, but it's gonna look good. So go to link in my description, www.squarespace.com/mood to start your free trial. Make your website today, no credit card needed. Drag and drop away. And when you do decide to launch your website, buy a domain, whatever, don't forget to code SHMOOD to get 10% off your first purchase.
Okay.
Cool.
So I got pretty close on the bear last video actually. And I did finish it kind of off screen, but I did have that one little piece that I needed to sew up. That was on the neck of the bear. And so through the zipper part of it, I just came through and added some stitches and stitched it together. Nice. Tied some knots because I'm a Boy Scout. I'm an Eagle Scout actually. Whatever. And then I pressed it and you're gonna zip it on up. Come on up. So zipped it, kind of hard to zip, but it's functional. It's gonna work. Wow, cool. Got herself a little teddy bear made from old Louis Vuitton bag. So I just have the old teddy bear from that last video that was like a test one to do the pattern. Turns out it fits out perfect. It's like the stuffing. So love that. So a little stuffed bear. There she is. And I accidentally lined that up perfect on the nose. Didn't mean to. I think if I were to do it again, I'd line up some of the emblems as like eyes but low-key it all looks really nice. Looks good. And I'm actually glad I had a hand sew. Even though it took forever, the stitches just look so much better and cleaner. The ones that show, like on the zipper and on the back. You can see little spots where the old sewing was. Oh man. But yeah, overall stoked with how this guy turned out. Wow, and the guy's inside. What? Bear out of body experience. It doesn't fit. It does not fit. I should have tested it out before I went hard if this was actually what I wanted to do. But I'm gonna fake it. I'm gonna fake that it fit. You heard it here first. It doesn't even fit in Denzel's, in Curry Goat's Happy Meal bag. But we're gonna fake that too. And to finish up the reels from the beginning. So we gotta start with an intro shot. Don't like how these bags are going in. That was good. That's the one we're gonna keep for the reels, the shorts, whatever the fucks. Then we gotta put the guy in so we can fake like it was pulled it out. And we gotta do the same thing with the bear. Wow, we pulled him out of the bag. Happy Meal. Your Happy Meal toy is so good. Oh, really stoked with how this turned out actually though. And I think it pairs nicely with Denzel. Nice little duo there. Cute. They're in love. And yeah.
Alright, so be sure to like and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that bell notification. And yeah.